The first question is, what are the major problems, issues, or challenges you have encountered in your field? I think one of the major problems that we teachers are facing in our field today is our learners' capacity to read and comprehend. Based on surveys conducted by the Department of Education, the Philippines is at the bottom in terms of reading and comprehension performance. Because of this, teachers are urged to conduct assessments to determine students' levels of reading speed and comprehensions. In fact, in Bukidnon, results of the Philippine Information Informal Reading Inventory, also known as PhilIRE, revealed that around 38.12% of grade 4 to 6 learners were at the frustration level. Now when you say frustration level, meaning they could read but they had great difficulty understanding the text. While 30.10% were at the instructional level. When you say instructional level, they could read while some support but still had weak comprehension. And only 27.72% were at the independent level. And when you say independent level, it means fewer than 3 out of 10 learners could read and fully comprehend on their own. Now, these findings prompted us to reassess our students and identify their specific reading levels. We discovered that while many learners could decode or recognize words, a significant numbers of them struggled to comprehend the meaning of what they were reading. Number two question, why are those considered problems? Well, these are considered serious problems because reading comprehension is the foundation of all other learning. If learners cannot understand what they read, they will struggle in every subject area, including math, science, and even practical life skills. Poor comprehension also leads to low academic performance, decreased confidence, and limited opportunity for future growth. Number three, how did those problems affect you? Well, as a teacher, these problems affected me both professionally and personally. I felt challenged and sometimes frustrated, knowing that my students were exerting effort but still failing to grasp the meaning of what they were reading. It also made lesson delivery more difficult because I often had to slow down or repeat instructions. At times, it felt disheartening to see learners disengage simply because they could not fully understand the text provided to them. Number four, how did you address or solve those problems? Well, to address these problems, we conducted reassessment using the PhilIRE to determine students' actual reading levels. These levels such as non-readers, frustration, instructional, independent. Once identified, we grouped learners according to their needs and implemented reading interventions such as guided reading sessions, per tutoring, and remedial reading activities. Well, I also made use of simple, contextualized materials that matched their level of comprehension, gradually increasing the difficulty as their skills improved. Collaboration with good teachers, parents, and reading coordinators also played an important role in supporting struggling readers. For the last question, after experiencing those problems, what lessons have you learned? From these experiences, I learned that patience, creativity, and consistency are crucial in teaching. Every learner has a different pace, and it is our responsibility as teacher to meet them where they are and help them progress. I also realized the importance of early assessment and intervention to prevent learners from failing farther behind. Most importantly, I learned that developing reading comprehension is not just a subject specific task, it is a shared responsibility that requires commitment from teachers, parents, and the whole school community.